Big size for this land. You can even move over.
Ever tried? These feet ever tried? Thickest one I've tried.
What's going on, people? So we're just getting in from work, and I'm about to get into the front area over here and start filling in that hole from when I dug up those tree stumps the other day. Well, you know, this is part of the life of living on the farmstead and working a full-time job. You still have to come home from wherever you're at, from whatever you're doing, and you still have to get things done. Right, but so you can see while I'm walking some wood chips earlier in the week, this is the area I'm going to be filling up with some more wood chips. And the plan is that the wood chips will help to improve the quality of the soil under here as the worms and the other vertebrae come in and start to feed on this wood chips and basically break it down and then break it down into the soil and improve the quality of the soil. So we're going to be going over to the sand pile, filling the hole from the tree stumps, and then bringing some wood chips back into this area. So here's the hole. I guess I'm gonna have to take another route to get properly lined up on this guy. So I'm gonna go and turn around. Another view of the tree stumps that came out of there. Yes, so I'll take the long way. See all these trees I have to cut up? Go get some wood chips. Now these chips have been here for a couple of months. Look how black the color is. That looks nice. MashaAllah, I can tell you, riding this tractor and doing this kind of stuff, it's just as stress relieving as shooting my bow or my rifle. I'm gonna drop the first pile right here and keep bringing this out. And I'll continue to spread it out with a rake. Excuse me. Forgot what I came over here for. Gotta grab some chips. riding a tractor, you got to be aware of what's behind you at all times as well. My garden does not look good, but that's okay. That's why we're doing what we're doing now, so that next garden will be better. See? I almost ran into that tree stump. Gotta be watching where you at. I never get used to the feeling of this tractor feeling like it's gonna tip over when I hit a nice dip. That is not a nice feeling. This stuff is heavy. I'm gonna stop and grab the chainsaw so I can cut up some of those logs. Need to charge this battery. Looks like it has enough oil in it for now. See some tomatoes that's ready to pick though. All right, let's get some logs and cut them up. Adjusting this bar makes it a little easier to pick things up. Still end up digging into the dirt. That's okay. Now I can go to work on this tree. I feel like my chain is a little dull. I should be slicing through this like butter. Yeah, I feel like my chain is a little dull and possibly could use some more oil. But I'm gonna finish this cut. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna finish this cut and keep it going for now. I always wear safety goggles, and I should have on a helmet, but I don't have a helmet on. Yep, chain locked. So I need oil. See? That's just a matter of a quick adjustment. But that's something that I'll have to fix and then come back. So among the many new skills you're gonna have to learn is how to change the chain on a chainsaw. So this is an electric chainsaw. It's battery powered. I've got a 60-volt battery in there. This is a DeWalt 16-inch blade, and basically you just unscrew this plastic cover on this chain here, and this comes right off. So that really needs to be cleaned up. You can tell I've been running it for a while. I haven't cleaned it. So I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna put some oil in it and I'll get back on this. So this is what I'm gonna be spending the next 20 or however long minutes it takes to work on this chainsaw. But before I do that, I'm gonna throw some of these logs in the pit over there and push that topsoil back. So I'm just gonna walk this over to the porch and deal with this in a few minutes. All right, so we're gonna drop this log in the pit. We're gonna come back, we're gonna scoop these up, drop them in the pit. Then we're gonna push over some of that topsoil and start covering this bad boy back up. And actually I need to do this real quick because it's almost time for Maghrib. And a lot of these logs too, when the time comes, we'll be cutting them up for firewood. Look at the spiders, ticks. All kinds of things out here. Then we'll just push this in. In my way. Basically what I did was grab some more sand and pebbles from the sand pile. I cut up some logs and I put those logs back in there. Then after that, I just backfilled the dirt on top of it that was dug out when I was removing the stumps. Now what you have here is just basically a rough fill-in. I started back dragging some of the dirt with the front loader to try and level it down some. I'm gonna finish on some of that tomorrow, drive over it a couple of times. Then I'll actually throw down some wood chips in this area. So that big hole that you saw in the previous video, this is what it looks like when it's been filled back in. I've got sand, I've got logs in there, so it looks like sort of a hump. And that's what I actually want. because I want to be comfortable driving over this bad boy because I know it's going to settle down some. And in this case, I don't anticipate too much settling because I did put quite a bit of sand and rock in there, and the logs that I put in here were very minimal. So I'm not really expecting a whole lot of sinkage. And like I said, so I'm going to scrape this down some more with the bucket, and I'm actually going to wood chip this area as well. So that's what it looks like. And I'm going to call it a day. Time to get inside.